Luis Borregales ready to get us started. And here we go from Lambeau. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. This makes it up to the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
Trying the inside hand off to Lloyd. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Christian Barmore with the play. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Here's Love. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Steal. Check, steal. Here we go. Here we go. 53. Set.
Hand off here to Lloyd. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Strike.
Now Love on the play fake. Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
60 red. Set.
3rd and long. Here's Love. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. It's fielded at the 14. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Off the play action. May. Caught. Nice game left side. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That one goes for 31 yards. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They go play action. Here's May. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a New England 1st down.
That's good. For the Patriots, 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
On the gun, it's May. Will get it complete to Travion Henderson. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. And he'll go down here at the 16. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
May now from the gun. This one's caught. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Throw is caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Slot man's in motion right. Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Patriots get the game's first points here in the second. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Now Borregales on to send it away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Check, pitch. Set, punt, ready.
Lloyd running dead ahead. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. So first down from the 41.
Here we go.
They run once more with Lloyd. He's able to manage a couple on that run. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Play action. Love. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now they're gonna have to figure out this third down.
Strike it. Set, ready, go.
Third and long. They're gonna throw. Cut down the field, Golden. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go, set.
First and 10.
Lloyd on the shotgun handoff. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
4 yards.
Hey, full field.
That's another Packers first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's second and 12.
At the Patriots' 15-yard line.
22.
Shotgun now for Love. And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, he made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's third down.
The coverage by Carlton Davis.
Come on, hut.
Here he goes, third and long. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jaden Reed, the intended target. And that brings up fourth and long.
Field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
McManus sends it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. First and 10 from the 32. Operating from the gun, here's May. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First down.
Henderson on first and 10. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll come up on first and 10.
And the Patriot first down.
Throwing is May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second and 2.
May looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. That one gains 7. And the Patriots will have a first down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. From the red zone on first. Brought in. And he drives this forward to the 6. Now the Patriots calling their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Hey, here goes front. Hey, what's that?
Again, it's May. Bails out of the pocket quick. Has it in close. He's denied the goal line, but they're still going to have a chance here, Brock. That play did get him enough to make it first and goal.
And the Patriots first down.
They just get the play off. Buying some time right. And he will not score. He's taken out of bounds just shy of the goal line. And that is going to end our second quarter. On now is McManus to kick this away. Fielded by Henderson. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Will finds his running back, Henderson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 36-yard
May.
line.
Completed to his running back. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, New England.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
I'm I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
This is Henderson on second down. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's a New England first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Henry on the catch. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. Makes the catch. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Working quickly here. Here's May. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. That is a DB's best trait, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal. He falls to the pass rush on 4th and goal. That defense coming through, forcing a turnover on downs.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home, and boy, did they ever in a big moment.
And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 17-yard line.
Set punt. Let's throw. 52. Set.
Takes the handoff, now Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
He'll throw it. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Their punter making his way out now. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. But they need more of those as they trail by a score.
At their own 18-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. That one's complete, right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. Offense to the line fast. May on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Here's May on a 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Looking quickly here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Henderson here from the gun. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Timmy Brown gets a gain of 5. 3rd down coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 6.
He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
15 yards. That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now. Caught by his back. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Patriots up by 4. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Made a throw it. Setting up the screen with Henderson. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots now lead by 10. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots drive their lead to 11. Now Borregales on to send it away. Nixon now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Love now off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers now within 1 score in the 4th. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because it only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them, guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fielded by Henderson. He dodged the tackle. And this drive will start inside the 25. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Not on the same page with his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Looking to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he is hauled down right at that midfield strike. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's good for a Patriots First and 10.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Headed out right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So it'll be second down. Here he is to throw. Chased out to his right. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. Now they've got to figure things out on third down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Back to throw it. And he's incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one, a rare miss. That's going to bring up fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Completes this one to Kraft. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Brings up second and 1.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The Packers take their first timeout. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
White. Ready?
Setting up to pass. Has it at the 7. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here first and goal. Lloyd. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Timeout taken by the Packers, their third and final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Set. Ready. Ready.
He'll look to throw it. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down.
Close steal. Here we go. Cut.
Desperation time here. And they win it. They win it. It's a touchdown.
GG's. That's why you shouldn't talk shit until you win.
And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because
Historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Green Bay Packers. Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And his guys will get the football. At the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Check smash. Ready, ready. Yellow, set.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll get this to the 24, and it's second down.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Set. Hey, black 40. Ready, ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Long. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
They'll run on first down. It's Lloyd. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they're coming a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat, like the guys
I like
beyond that circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Here's Daniel Whelan now. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory.
Let's go.
They'll start on the ground. ETN. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Hey, Rob.
And they'll go again with Etienne. Only a couple there, so he'll be brought down about the 28.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Lawrence will throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chains, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, go, go!
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That's caught by Mike. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one goes for 24 yards.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. 20, down to the 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, 43 yards. And the Jaguars post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point attempt to follow here. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
But from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Strike. Ready, ready, ready.
Now Love. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before dropped. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, go steal.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Lloyd. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action. Love to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Smash, smash. Come on, set. Yep.
Love looking to throw it. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. It was Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack. Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt. And this ball's going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now 2nd and 9.
Hey, lion. Son, this is hot.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets them on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
52 Blues.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes.
Picked off by Quay Walker. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
Now a 2nd and 2. Glove. That's taken in by Watson. And the Packers are going to have a first and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
And the Packers first down.
Love now. Now he's going to step up and run. His pass caught at the 4. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Ultra. Ready. 52 block, 33. Yellow. Hut.
Throwing. Love. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Got a man, that's Hunter. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Hunter in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room. Point after, right down the middle. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime.
13.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
That's complete into the hands of Myers. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Complete to Jacoby Myers. 12 yards on the play. It's third down.
Y'all got to pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might know power. Also dangerous. Y'all talk about rain.
Here's 3rd and 7. Lawrence. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this hit across the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. ETN bringing in another one. So a completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down.
Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their mind. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
A short throw to Musgrave. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Up the middle they go. It's Lloyd, and he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
2 straight 4-yard runs, and it is steadily working the ball downfield. To me, they're staying right on schedule. First down, you want 4 yards or more to set up the rest of the drive. They're getting exactly that.
3rd and 2. Play action this time with Love. A heavy rush, and down he goes. That is Josh Hines-Allen working his way in for the sack. On now is the Packers punter, standing just about on his own goal line. And he uncorks a beauty, best of the day. Fielded at the 20. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. And we've got a dandy here. A one-point game as we begin the fourth. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt. Throwing on second and long. Lawrence. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a fourth pick of the ball game.
Just because you've got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Jags come up empty on fourth down. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
Ready.
On first down, Lloyd. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up second and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's now third.
Play fake. Here's Love. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. Back just a yard pass there to the 21.
They're on 21-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. 68 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Now 2nd and 4. Etienne once more. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Two minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Etienne on the toss right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here comes 2nd down. Throwing now, Lawrence. They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense are saying go right ahead with those. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got it at the 15. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Fred on the ref. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
The clock stopped. 50 seconds to play. 2nd and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Faithful making as much noise as they can. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. Lawrence. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this one away.
And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the fourth. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Ultra. Let's cut.
Now Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
It's second and inches at the 32-yard line.
Love looking to throw it. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Watson making the catch. And he will get out of bounds here to stop the clock, but not a huge pickup there. 6, maybe 7.
In so many ways, throwing a hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Love. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. This definitely four-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here. Here's Love. This for all the marbles. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now.
Let's go.
One last shot now for Love. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And never an easy thing to do, no matter how Well, days like these is why you have retractable roofs, and we've got an open one on a gorgeous afternoon for football at NRG Stadium in Houston. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Steal, check, steal. Down, ready?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Lloyd. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Red, yellow, 1.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it.
It's a gain of 35. And a Packer first
now a handoff up the middle. Lloyd. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
On play action. Love to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches. The 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Green. 43 rail.
1st and goal, Green Bay.
Set. Ready.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Marshawn Lloyd taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they wanted now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up 5?
Yeah, just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
Now another shot here at the PAT. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score, Packers 7, Texans 0. McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. this return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible.
19 Texas. Hey, uno.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. That one complete. It's tanked down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now an audible here into something else.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
In motion comes the tight end left. Stroud looking to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Touchdown, Houston. Takedown, 58 yards. And the Texans are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Game at 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Texans scoop it. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it as we resume action.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away. Now this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go.
Up the middle they go. It's Lloyd. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. Off the play fake Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, Can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Catch made by Watson on the out route. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Steal! Just steal!
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Lloyd. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. Snap will come from the 31 on second and 7.
Set, hut! Rag, 38. Striker. Check, striker. Striker, 3-3.
Love now. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Texans are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Second down pass. Intercepted. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And Stroud now to throw. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 1.
Stroud sets up the play action. Goes in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 45-yard line.
The throwing again is Stroud. That's caught again by Schultz. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Stroud. He'll swing this out to Marks. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go. 118. That's it.
First carry here for Joe Mixon. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Goal at the 2-yard line.
big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Nixon will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
And Fairbairn good with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Pushing his way through. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Lloyd. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes. In the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working off awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas. Stroud looking to change the play. And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A gain of 22.
And the Texans first down. First and 10.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now a first carry to their fullback. Brought down that time by Quay Walker. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Out to the right, out to the right.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Running left, it's Mixon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Here's Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line.
And the Texans first down.
Quick throw to Collins. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it's 2nd down. Now they'll audible to something else.
At the 30-yard line.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Here we go.
Back to Mixon on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves and start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
South, south, south.
In motion right, that's Collins. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's got the first down as he gets into the 8. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Oh, hey. 18. Hey. That's it.
They'll run with Chubb. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling, and this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. All you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Throwing. Love. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Love looking to throw it. It's caught inside the 25. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's taken in by Golden. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now Love going to change things up. To throw again on 2nd down. Love. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Love from the gun. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Love. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Ready?
Lloyd will take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
Another extra point opportunity here. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a pretty poor return as he will dive to the ground to give himself up. They're on the 20-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Here comes 3rd down and 7.
Here we go. 118. That's it. We speed left, speed left.
Inside handoff to Mixon. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Here's 1st and 10. Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he'll have a quick 1st down here as he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
A throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Green Bay Packers. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And off we go from Lambeau. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Smash! Smash! Set, hut! 50, green! Set!
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
2nd and 10.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
2nd and 10.
Oh, 10 black. Red, cycle, ultra, ultra. Set, hut.
Here's Love. He's going to let this one go deep. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Gordon, 71 yards. And the Packers go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Ravens 0.
Yeah, I don't stream Madden that much. Well, I'm going to start streaming a lot more. But yeah.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
All right, I've got to be careful here. All right, he's on the plus side of 30. There may be a little gray in the beard, but that's not slowing down his speed as far as he's concerned.
What are you saying? I'm on the plus side of 30.
Well, if you're on the plus side of 30, you don't know what I'm on the plus side of. All I know is that run right there, let us know there's still some life in those legs.
Absolutely, still got a lot of life left in those legs. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved up the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the 21, here's the 2nd and 8. Now Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Running from the gun with Henry. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Henry again on second down. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Tyler Loop now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the deep.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Marshawn Lloyd, 65 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you, sir.
Drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Good man and a scholar.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Here's Jackson to throw. Now he'll tuck this, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
Now it's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he will finally be taken out of bounds as it's an enormous play there on the final snap of this first quarter. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Second down, they go again with Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Now Jackson going to shift him around.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 13
more yards. That's another Baltimore 1st down.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 3rd and 3.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
On the set.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Yeah, good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
33, yellow.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Smash, smash. Claws red. Ready. Set, cut.
To throw now. Here's Love. He's going to air one out. And this is caught inside the 5. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations. Because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Here we go, set. Up, black 40. Hut, hut.
They'll try to run this one in. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. 1st and goal, no gain. 2nd and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball 3rd time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
So backed up to the 6 now. 3rd and goal.
Down. Red. Ready.
Play fake. Here's Love. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. This from 32 yards away. The kick by McManus is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Throwing is Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
3 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll just get rid of it. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. Well, this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 33.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Again, Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention to him. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying on him on passing downs.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Jackson now. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Quarterback in 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
13.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension to the game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Second down and 6 now. Now it's Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
It's a gain of 8. And the Baltimore.
Now Lamar changing the look.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Henry up the middle. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. To throw is Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 37. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 81 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can manage too.
Well, the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
17 more yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Henry. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it. One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So with less than a minute gone by here in this 4th quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great 4th quarter.
Shoves him aside. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
First and 10. At their own 31-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. Lloyd. 2 yards, good enough for 1st.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Lloyd. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Pass caught. That's Golden. A big play here. 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Ready?
Throwing. Love. All tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down. On now is the Packers punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Jackson. To Henry. And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
Yeah, it was a game, but this is going to get really, really close.
To cough up the football.
But this couldn't be much worse, could it?
No.
This situation, this yard line, no chance.
They set it on a T-form. They're already in field goal range here late in the fourth now.
Yeah, warm up the kicker and just make sure they take care of the ball now. They've got a chance to put this thing away.
Let's go. Black 40. Ultra. Go ultra. Set, hut.
On first down, Lloyd. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here comes second down at 5.
Ultra. Let's go now. Yellow. 22. Set, go.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Lloyd. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Down. Blue, 32. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. That's to the tight end, Musgrave. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The kick by McManus is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they've managed the clock exactly right.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's first down. Jackson to throw. He's got Henry.
And that absolutely cannot happen. Just a gain of a yard in this situation, you've got to get chunks of yardage. Otherwise, the defense, very happy with what you're doing.
At the 27-yard line.
Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
43-yard line.
Throwing. Jackson. Right side goes likely with it. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's first and 10. Now Jackson. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
He's got Derrick Henry again, back-to-back catches. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
quick.
A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1. Here's Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field.
Now 1st and goal.
Hey, middle, you report. Hey, report.
They'll try to run forward with Henry. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Jackson. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Good play. Damn good play, my God. GG's.
Perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Well, they had one final chance on the kick return, but no chance on the other side that they were going to let him navigate all the way to the end zone, Charles, and that ends up being the final play in this one.
Yeah, you're right about that. Special teams coaches, they spend a lot of time working on these types of situations, and they go over every crazy possibility that can happen in this situation. They were able to cover successfully and end the game.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL.
GG's, everyone. I'm off
for more. Check
for the moment.
You
guys have a good day.
With that, we say.